Era.
Salute, everybody. What's going on? Appreciate y'all for stopping through. Thank you once again for always showing me love. Get them likes up if you in here watching us, tuned into what's going on. Appreciate it. I wish I had like a siren or a horn or something, to signify the conclusion of the 2022-2023 NFL regular season. But yeah, guys, it's officially over, the NFL regular season. A lot of things to take away from this NFL regular season, definitely. And we're going to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? As we do at the conclusion, basically, of every regular season, we always take a moment, take a step back to reflect, review, and recap, exactly what we've been able to do, our positions, our situations, give some perspective on the journey overall, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be very, very skeptical about, if you do support somebody who doesn't do these type of things, because to me it's very, very telling when you don't want to review or recap, what you've done recently, and again, I think that's very, very indicative of probably some negative results. So appreciate you guys. We're going to get right into it. I don't want to make this video too long. So I want to say once again, congratulations, salute, and big ups to everybody, the entire community as a whole, the supporters from near and afar, my veterans, my sharks with a P. It's been amazing. Let me bring up the right now the Week 18 results of the NFL regular season. Probably some mixed results for you guys. Week 18, this last week, I definitely decided to take off. Unfortunately, I spent my whole day today at the airport, so I was not able to fully apply the kind of focus that I wanted to. But at the end of the day, I was not in favor of many things going on today. So I decided to be protective and just sit this one out. I wasn't in love with too many games today. So, I felt 100% confident in just being able to step back, review, and just watch what happens. Obviously, a lot of positive results just from the observation standpoint for myself. But still in all, it was a great NFL regular season. Once again, nothing to complain about, but just a bunch of things to be super positive about and super happy. The interesting thing about the NFL, for at least myself, is that Mrs. Futures, this is probably the sport that she's most you know she mostly applies herself to. Like, for some reason, the NFL just is very clear to her as far as the type of things that she's able to see, which I find interesting and kind of funny. But yeah, once again, great results for this NFL season. We're gonna get to it right now. Now, if you're in there, click that like button. Thank you very much. So what I'll do, so what we'll start it with is so this NFL season was a bit unique for us and different because we actually started in NFL Week 4. Because of the overlap with the Major League Baseball season and how consistent and because aggressively we were attacking the entire MLB season. The first few weeks of the NFL, we actually didn't even play anything because we were so honed in and so focused on and consistently dominating, the MLB season. And there was still Major League Baseball games going on. So, I let the result, the riddles speak to me, and I don't favor one league over the other. I favor specific riddles and synchronicities that stand out to me, and I let those dictate which games I'm gonna focus in on and attack. So, because of our dominant MLB season, we were kind of late to the party as far as the NFL season overall. But no worries, we jumped in Week 4. So Week 4 was the first actual play that we had this NFL season, which was a bit late, but it was the beginning of October, the very beginning of October, which is fine. It doesn't matter because MLB was doing exactly what it needed to do, and we had a great and magical MLB season. So, crossing over to the NFL, we started out just like we wanted to and needed to, with our Week 4 play being 100% flawless, 100% perfect. So we started out the NFL season very incredible. And I'll speak about it now. So let's talk about it. So for the NFL regular season, are you guys ready for this? The NFL regular season, right? Overall, myself and my community, the people that were on board with the journey from the beginning of our NFL season, which was Week 4, we hit 88.8% of our NFL picks this regular season. I'm gonna say it again: 88.8% win rate this NFL regular season. Insane. Incredible. Just let that sink in for a while, because that number is just unbelievable, but it's 100% accurate. Just checking back on the picks that we made and the results that happened, 100% accurate for the entirety of the NFL regular season. We hit 88.8%. Now, so because we started in Week 4, obviously, there was 14 weeks remaining, and as I just stated, we didn't play Week 18, so there was 13 weeks remaining minus Week 18. So out of the possible 13 NFL weeks that remained in the regular season, we played 9 of them. So 9 out of the remaining 13 weeks, obviously minus Week 18, we were attacking the NFL. Okay, so we played 9 out of the remaining 13 weeks, and of those 9 weeks that we played, we had 3 of those weeks were underdogs, right? So 33% of our plays this NFL regular season were underdogs, which is a big percentage, right? And it's going to be super beneficial to the overall, to our overall goals for the season, right? And out of those 9 weeks that we played, out of the remaining possible 13 weeks, we also hit 6 live underdogs as well. 6 live underdogs. So out of a possible 9 weeks, we hit 6 possible underdogs in those weeks. Incredible. Amazing. Okay. Speaks for itself. And we also had 8 consecutive weeks for our NFL season. 8 consecutive weeks in a row. Flawless and perfect. 8 weeks in a row. Focused, attacking, aggressive, progressive, flawless. That's what it looked like for us. Okay? This is our NFL recap. My NFL recap. Our journey into the NFL 2022-2023 regular season. Okay? Just so you guys are aware. Okay, getting more into the specifics. So, I thought this was interesting, just paying attention to it. So, like, so we bet 9 NFL weeks out of the possible remaining 13, 14 weeks since we started week 4. And out of those 9 weeks that we played, we won 8 weeks, right? So 8 out of 9 weeks we won. And I just found it kind of interesting, and the universe kind of working with us and telling us and speaking to us, because the NFL season started on 9/8, or if you apply it in the reverse, 8/9, which looks like our record. You know, we won 8 out of the 9 weeks that we played this NFL regular season. You know, the universe continues to speak to us and work through us, and you know, just great vibes, great energy, and letting the work speak for itself continually. And as well as the community, the testimonies and the feedback that we continue to receive, that is going to speak the loudest, right? And I'd be very, very cautious of people that don't let their statistics, you know, their work and the community speak for them. And it has to be recent, right? We're not trying to focus on something we did like 3.5 years ago or whatever. We're talking right now, this NFL regular season that just ended today. Okay, so and again, just to speak to it one more time, none of our NFL plays this year were above a minus 160 money line favorite. None of them. None of them. I believe our highest money line favorite this year in the NFL was minus 160. So just think about that from a grand scheme type mentality, what that does for us as far as and also because we waited until week 4 and we picked our spots. So much benefit to us as a community. But again, I just want to remind people, not one play was over a minus 160 money line favorite, which is huge, which speaks for itself, which people continue to now promote and duplicate and plagiarize all over the place, right? Now, these are slogans and things that are being repeated throughout the universe of handicapping. Now, something that I brought to the table years and years ago, okay? Now let's speak about it. So because we jumped in at week 4, and obviously we didn't play week 18, so possible 13 weeks there. You know, as far as from a community standpoint, I protected the overall risk management for myself and my entire community because of the shortened NFL season, but because of the underdogs that we played, and because of the live underdog situation, opportunities that presented themselves in so many of our plays, it just magnified not only our overall bottom line, but our ROI, which is return on investment. So I protected and kept it at a minimal risk investment because of the shortened NFL season. But the overall benefit, because of the ROI, the underdogs, the focus, and the aggressive strategies that we had on the specific games that I focused on, the benefit for the community was that much more lucrative. You know, it just magnified people's bankroll, their bottom line, as well as their confidence and their mentality moving forward, which is super super amazing for us overall as a community now. And I look back on it, I'm super humbled by it. I'm very very happy to bring people that these stats, um, because not a lot of people do this. Not a lot of people do recaps and focus in on what they've been able to do recently, and I think that's very very telling. Again, the work continues to speak, as well as my community and the people that are taking advantage of it. And then you go other places, and that community is somewhat very, very quiet, not really speaking about the overall benefit that they've been able to take advantage of, as well as there's not a lot of recaps and accurate statistics that are being brought up, you know, on other platforms. So you kind of want to be very, very skeptical, to what you support, who you follow, and what you listen to. Again, the work is the first thing that I present, as well as the feedback from the community. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Also, um, we'll speak about this. My community and myself, one of the things that I pride myself on is, and especially this rang true with our NFL season, because we started in week 4. We don't simply, or I don't simply bet just for the sake of betting, or to satisfy any urge, or any addiction or anything like that. You know, we have a very very detailed focus and strategies that I apply. Um, And most of all, because we never recommend these huge money lines like other communities and other platforms do, we're never in a position to be chasing. We don't have to necessarily chase a win or chase a loss, um, because we're not ever in that position. And that's super super beneficial to my community overall. You don't know how many times I deal with people who have adopted these bad habits from other platforms and other channels, and they bring to me these minus 200 money line teams that they want to support and back, or these minus 300 money line favorites that they want to throw in a parlay and stuff like that. And I've continued to protect my community overall. I've continued to protect the bankroll, the profit, and these are a lot of aspects that people don't necessarily understand, because people just basically fall in love with the gematria element of it, but they don't understand the betting aspect of it. And depending on where you get your information, you can adopt these horrible and bad habits that don't have your best interest long term. And I'll keep it at that, man. I think for people that need to just look in the mirror and ask themselves, like, I've been supporting whatever for so long, and it's not putting me in the position that I want. You have to really ask yourself, you know, a bunch of real questions, right? And face the realities. Numbers don't lie. Just that's what I love to say. Gematria doesn't lie. Results don't lie. Records don't lie. Streaks don't lie. And bad habits don't lie. Character doesn't lie. Actually, it continues to shine and tell you. It's very very telling. And it's very very important to pay attention to that. But this NFL season is a great example for me, not only of the consistent success, but how accurate and how beneficial gematria can be when applied correctly. Um, and that's what I'm so happy about. And just to be bringing some of the best evidence and examples, um, to refute like any of the naysayers, the haters, or the people that might be kind of on the fence about gematria, if it works with sports, with scripted sports, or whatever. We continue to set ourselves apart, as well as open people's eyes through the consistency of the work, right? People don't just fall in love with the story of this hidden knowledge that you can benefit off of, or the fact that you can decode, a celebrity's ritual or a celebrity's death. Those are kind of the facade and the smoke of Gematria, right? That's a lot of time what people hide behind and fall for is the fact that you could use Gematria to decode these celebrity rituals, these athlete rituals, or these Hollywood rituals. Uh, but we use it to show people how professional sports is scripted, and it is predetermined outcomes well in advance. Okay, and the rate in which we do this at is insanely consistent. Okay. um Also, I want to say that because of the focus we had this NFL season, even though it was shortened, where we were only out of a possible 13 weeks that we could have attacked the NFL because we started so late. Um, we had a shortened NFL season, but that didn't matter at all because of the picks that were given out, the plays um, that were provided in the content. It made up for whatever, for our shortened NFL season that much more. So we had a minimal investment from that standpoint, but an overall super lucrative NFL season, like for the entire community. I'm speaking about myself and my entire community was able to do as a whole, you know, and that's what I'm most proud of. Um, and that's what I'm here to speak about. To have an 88.8 win rate in any regular season is insane, you know. And again, depending on who you ask, some people might say NFL is the most difficult of the North American sports, or some people might say MLB or NBA. It depends where you get your information from. But never mind, it doesn't matter. The NFL, we dominated. That's what we can say. We dominated. So again, unmatched win streaks, unmatched consistency, unmatched win rate, all across the board, and I'm super super happy, and just excited about what the future holds. 2022 was a great year for us, and 2023 is starting out with a incredible bang, and we're continuing to keeping the momentum going. And as you can, if you pay attention, my platform and myself, I've been mostly focused on the work and the content as far as surrounding sports, scripted sports at that, and the picks. Um, to continue to show how this work proves that the games are rigged. But that's what the focus has been. We haven't um, given any time of day to any of the nonsense or the rah rah or the negativity or the envy or the jealousy, so on and so forth. We focused on the work, the results, the community, and the testimonies. That's all. So yeah, man, it super super happy about it. Speaking from a positive and humble position, but nobody else is gonna uh you know is gonna say this for me. So we kind of have to come on the platform and speak for ourselves. And again, even though this is supposed to be like the truth community, it's filled with a bunch of negativity, people with hidden agendas, ulterior motives, a lot of envy, jealousy, and hate. So there's never going to be anybody out there that really promotes my content, promotes what we've been able to do, promotes the records, the win streaks, just the insane landmarks that we've been able to fucking set and break uh, in this industry. So it is what it is. It's fine. I understand. Well, I don't understand it, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, man, I felt it was really important at the conclusion of Week 18 to get on here and speak about it. And again, as you guys can probably look back on my previous content, I've spoken about our NBA season, our MLB season. It's not just because we had a successful NFL season is why I'm making this video. There's other previous videos you can check out where we're recapping, another regular season or run or streak or whatever it is. So you know, we are not biased in any way. But yeah, I felt it was very, very important to come on here and speak about that because 88% is just unheard of anywhere in this industry, anywhere in, you know, sports picks, sports handicapping, decoding. It just doesn't happen. So and that's over a large sample size, obviously. You know, we're talking about the entirety of the regular season. So yeah, man, it is what it is. I'm not gonna continue to repeat it. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. It's pretty late over here on the East Coast, but as I said, you know, I've been at the airport for almost the entire day, so I couldn't get on here earlier. But yeah, man, the 88.8% I felt is not only ironic, but it's a big number to talk about. So on that note, I'm gonna get out of here, but I appreciate the support from you guys. Remember to click that like button, help me get the video out to more, to new people, new members, the public. Please share, repost it. I would definitely very much appreciate it. And on that note, I'm gonna get out of here, get back to work, continue to do what I'm doing. Work behind the scenes, work in front of the scenes, it doesn't matter. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. So on that note, I'll see you in the next one. And for those of you that don't know or aren't aware, my name is Victor, aka Mr. Futures. And as we love to say on this channel, Gematria at its finest, easy as 1, 2, 3. Salute to the chat. Mr. Maboy's in the building all the way from Canada. The upper echelon Gematria Don. Salute, brother. What you continue to do is unprecedented in a bracket of your own. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Good work, Victor. I'm ready for this year. You're one of my mentors for decoding. I like your strategies in terms of patience and not chasing the win. I appreciate that as well. Salute to you. So, thanks for the stream, Victor. Congrats on your season. I like your approach, steady and methodical. Have a great start to 2023. Thank you very much. And have a great 2023 yourself as well. Leo, stop by. Salute, Mr. Futures. You already know. All right, guys, let me get out of here. As you can probably tell, I'm tired. But we're going to get out of here just like we got in, with a little bit of rhythm, a little bit of, vibes. Keep the vibes going. Universe working with us and saluting and guiding us. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Take care of yourselves. Salute. And for those of you that don't know, let me just go to my channel real quick. Hold on 1 second. So I'm just going to bring it up real quick. So I'm always constantly posting in my community section. But, every now and then I throw some sarcasm out there or whatever, and or just some questions you might want to ask yourselves. So this week we had, I just thought it was funny. So I'll bring it up so you guys can share in the humor. 1 second. Okay. So obviously we have the Hezbollah, who's very, very oftenly used as a meme. But I said, end of the 2023 NFL regular season, how those sports picks work out. And I said, I'll wait, with the emojis or whatever. So I just thought it was funny. But if you want, get on over here and drop some feedback on how your 2022-2023 NFL season was, with or without Gematria. That's fine. And as I said, we're going to get out of here with the vibes, just like we started the video. Thank you very much. So let's go. Hold on 1 second. Woo. Salute to everybody. I appreciate y'all, man. Big ups. Big NFL season, man. Super, super grateful. You gotta appreciate these type of things. Yeah?